Hello and welcome back. In these next 4 videos, I want to be giving a few examples of my own life, about my own inner work. How do I apply this I feel, don't do legs formula? And you will see that many of those emotions are kind of connected to the same topic of stress, frustration, anger, wanting to be different, because this is my own core topic and I want to make those examples as kind of true as possible and as least generic as possible, so that they're kind of not made up, so that I kind of alter those examples so that they fit for everybody, but I just take my own examples because I feel them truly in my skin and in my feelings, and here I really know what I'm talking about. And I encourage you to come up with your own most commonly arising emotional patterns, which will be very likely entirely different from mine, but to really see that every learning that you can make, and this is what I'm all about, like learning from that, how that relates to your own core emotional patterns. So with that being said, the first example is the one of frustration. Actually, while I was working on those slides that you see right now on this little TV, my cousin called me, which I'm not particularly, fond of, and I was in a flow state working on those slides. Everything was going right. I was like creative and was, gotten things done. And then he called me and some legal stuff, he talked to his attorney and wanting to talk to me for like 12 minutes on the phone. And I said, dude, we can do that in 30 seconds. And we've talked about all this before. So I was getting kind of frustrated before, because he was getting me out of this state of flow. Like, this is my evaluation why I was getting frustrated. Basically, there was the state was interrupted, and he called, and I could have also responded in the proper attitude of calmness, but I didn't, because I was taking it kind of personally. So what did I do? I was seeing the importance of feeling it through. After I was hanging up with him, like after I hung up, I kind of sat down and meditated for a bit, and I felt like, okay, this is what I really need to inquire about for at least a few minutes, and also kind of to reset myself mentally and emotionally to get back to work and back into this creative state, so get things done quickly, and they carry this energy of spontaneity and creativity that you hopefully feel in this course, which makes it much more valuable for my customers at all, like in general after that. So the importance was clear, I need to feel that through now. And then I felt, I let it all arise, and I was really feeling like, a lot of tension here, and like, in my arms, when you're getting kind of frustrated. And I was feeling it through, warmth kind of coming up, and then not doing anything with it. And I was feeling, okay, wanting to run away, getting back to work. Wanting to get back to work, because I feel I want to be more creative, okay? I want to be doing my creative work again, and, get things done. But feel, trying to manipulate it, letting it go, not doing anything with what happens. And then what I learned from that is, when I feel frustrated, it's because something is standing in the way. Remember when we were talking about the learning, phase of the formula? It's about wounds and wants. There are 2 of the 4 W's, wounds and wants. And the want here in the situation was, getting back to work, because I get so much enjoyment out of that. So he calling me was interrupting me being in the state where I feel really good. So wanting to have like positive feelings, wanting to do creative work, to serve people out there and to make money and all the things that I associate with my creative work, that's what he was interrupting, or what I evaluated him as interrupting. And also wounds, being frustrated, being not good enough, related to wanting to be perfect, related to wanting to get as much done as possible, wanting to get everything my way, and when something unexpected like the call happens, I get frustrated. All those things you can learn. And then, expression did not come, but what I could have done would be, for example, ending the call after like 5 minutes and say, man, I'm really busy, let's sit down sometime and or call me. I text you when I have time to call, and now I really need to hang up because I'm in the middle of my work, which I didn't do. So that was also part of the frustration. So really see how I'm applying this formula right here and right now with this everyday situation that happens to all of us. We all get frustrated. So how can you apply this formula in your particular way?